I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Back here with another video for you guys. So today what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna talk about our new ban list. That might be coming out. We don't really know if it is or not. But hopefully it is because Mystic Mind has had its run. Anyways, let's just jump straight into it. Starting off with the ban section, I might have it on the screen, over here, over the fan. Anyways, so starting off, we have VFD band, True King of all Calamities. This card's just absolutely insane. The Jet Synchron combo into it is ridiculous. Even by itself, it's getting to be a little bit too much. Decks like Generators can completely take too much advantage of it. Gearsu being a one card, True King of all Calamities, and Yormandar or whatever their in-archetype monster is called. Anyways, yeah, the card's a little bit insane, especially in True King Dinos, because then you can just use your opponent's monsters for the True Kings, which, why not? It's already stopping your opponent from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! At that point. Why not just tribute off whatever monsters they have? So it's just a little ridiculous. Next card we have here on the list is Auroradon. Now, I don't know if any of you know this, but I actually don't think Needle Fiber is the problem card this format. I think Auroradon is. Maybe Linkross too. I think going through the combo multiple times is a little ridiculous. But with Auroradon ban, what's the worst you're going to do? Needle Fiber into O-Lion. Alright, cool. Needle Fiber into Linkross. Get 2 tokens. O-Lion, make Metal Marcher. Bring back O-Lion and get a token. And then you, make Herald. Herald, Garden, Rose Maiden, Pass? Really? I mean, okay. It's not terrible, but we'll talk about Needle Fiber later. But I think Auroradon is actually the biggest problem. Just being able to summon 3 tokens and then go into O-Lion to summon another token is just ridiculous. The next card we have is Jet Synchron. Obviously, I think everyone thinks this card should be banned. This is a 1-card Needle Fiber, and there's plenty of 1-card Needle Fibers, but you have to play other cards in your deck for them. Such as in my deck, I play the DDD engine, which you guys know I play DDD Endymion, which is all my videos right now. Excuse me. There's Mermills, you can go into Neptibus and stuff like that. There's always going to be cards that are like Jet Synchron. It's just, I think, Jet Synchron is probably the best one. So there you go. The next card, I think everyone wants this card banned. I don't know why Konami hasn't decided to ban it. It's so unhealthy, and I understand that it's some people think it's a necessary evil, but no, it's a completely unnecessary evil. This card is ridiculous. Mystic Mind. My god, this card is terrible this format, but it is usually insane. It's good in Pendulum. It's good in it's okay against Rock, I guess, if you bait out their other negations. I mean, against Eldritch, it's terrible. They just Conquistador pop it, which is really bad. But against every other deck, it's okay, I guess. Doesn't really matter much because Eldritch is 50% of the meta, and Adamancipator is 30% of the meta. So there you go. Yeah, Mystic Mind ban. I don't really think this needs much explaining. No one likes this card. Everyone hates this card. Mystic Mind and Field Barrier together is insane. The Goddess Skulls, Verdante Goddess, whatever it is that looks at your opponent's top cards of their deck is ridiculous to stop you from drawing into your Cosmic Cycle in this format, or usually a Twin Twister. It's just such an annoying deck. And then they have the 3 Demise of the Land, and what deck doesn't special summon? Even Eldritch special summons, even pure Eldritch special summons. So it's just ridiculous. The next cards that I think should be banned, and I know a lot of people don't, and I haven't really heard it before, but I definitely do think they should be banned, is the 3 Good Dangers. All of them are good. They're all upstarts, but Nessie, Jackalope, and Tsuchinoko, those are the best ones. These cards should be banned just for the simple fact that it's essentially alright, think of it this way. I know they're all different cards, but if you think of them all as the same, because that's essentially what they are, they're essentially 3 upstart goblins in your deck, which is just ridiculous. So there you go. The danger should be banned. I mean, in general, I think the danger archetype is a little bit ridiculous. Slight. Okay, definitely not. Um, I think the danger archetype is a little bit ridiculous, but it's sort of, like these ones are like the real issue. Chupacabra is like okay. The other ones are like danger and danger Bigfoot and Thunderbird are like only good going second, and the new dude that like sends from deck to graveyard is so bad. Anyways, next card on the list. Everyone wants this card banned. No one likes it. I haven't liked this deck. I haven't liked this card since Gem Knight FDK was a thing. Block Dragon. This card that says summon this card as many times as you like, protect all your rock monsters from card effects, and then when it dies, search 3 cards from your deck, and then revive it, and link it off with IP to search 3 more cards from your deck. This card says search 6 cards from your deck that you all want in your hand, and that give you more pluses. The card is ridiculous. Why is this card not banned, Konami? Why was this card created in the first place? This card should have just searched 3 blocks, not 3 rocks. Why does it search 3 rocks? Anyways, Block Dragon banned. You don't need to explain it. It's Block Dragon. Ban it. The next card, the Rank Up Magic Launch Quick Play spell. That one can go into Kali Yuga, and I know it's not meta, but like, just they shouldn't have brought it back in the first place. Like, it goes into Kali Yuga on your opponent's turn, and there are combos like that. I think there's like one on Yu-Gi-Oh! Tube or something, and Kali Yuga on your opponent's turn is such a like annoying thing, because Kali Yuga is worse than Azathoth. It negates effects too, and then like set end phase. You can't even set because then you just end phase Heavy Storm. So it's just such a good card. And please don't ban Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is not the problem. Like, knowing Konami, they'll try and do something like that, but Kali Yuga is not the problem here. Yeah. Alright, S0. Alright. I know this card isn't played at all right now. There's new Numeron support coming out, and that makes this card insane. And this card's already insane, so they should just ban it right now. No one wants this card in the game. This card is not healthy. There's no reason to have it in the game. It's like they're just waiting for it to be insane again, so that way they can ban it. And they should probably just ban it right now before it goes insanely crazy. You know, the Numeron support that's like good going first or second, because going second, it OTKs. Going first, you stop your opponent from playing and then you win. And that's in like the deck is insane with generators and Eldritch, which is why I think Eldritch probably needs to be addressed before that comes out. The Buster Lock. Summoning from the extra deck is nice. I don't really think I need to explain this. This card's insane. It like protects against Super Poly. Last card I don't think I've ever heard anyone talking about, like for a while at least, is Skill Drain. And I know like, again, I know this isn't like something that's very talked about, and it's like most people think it's okay at 1. I just think that card, like a card that says no monsters for you, should like not be legal. You know, it's essentially like Vanity's Emptiness, except like harder to get rid of, and like your opponent can still play. It's like Vanity's Emptiness that you can't use in a combo deck, I guess. Whatever. The card's insane. Basically, I don't think that card should be legal. Alright, that's it for the cards that I think should be banned. On to the limited cards now. Researcher. Adamantipator Researcher. The deck is still alive without Block Dragon. That's just it. The deck is still alive without Block Dragon, and Researcher's the most insane one, so you just hit Researcher. Next card, Halko Fibrax. Like I said, I do not think this is the problem card, and here is why. There are so many decks that are not meta that benefit from Needle Fiber that do not abuse the like Jet Synchron combo. Decks like DDD, like pure DDD, not my version. I don't play Jet, but like not my version. Pure DDD. You know, where you get out Ghost and make Satellite Warrior on your opponent's turn and like 7 interruptions, right? That DDD. Next card, Link Cross. So these two sort of go together, and let me just, I think I'll just get a little bit in depth about this. I won't go too crazy about it. If anyone has any more like questions, I'll answer them if you put them in the comments, or like your own opinion, of course. But anyways, I understand why people think Halco Fibrex is the problem card, and I agree that it is a problem card, but it's a problem card when the meta decks can abuse it. It's not a problem card when rogue decks can abuse it. Because right now, it gives decks like Black Wings something to do. It gives decks like DDD like a little bit more playability, which Master Rule 5 helped a lot, but like they're even more playable now, which is great. And I love that deck. So, I played DDD in Master Rule 4, and like it was weird because in Master Rule 4, when I played it, I had to play cards like Strike, and like it wasn't the worst. Like sometimes I would end up with 4 to 5 negates, which isn't terrible. With like 2 of them being strikes if I got lucky. But it's nothing like too crazy. Like there's decks that could have done better. And you were probably gonna get FTK'd anyways in like 2019. 2018 was just a year of FTKs, but whatever. That's a different story. So yeah, that's why I think those two should be limited, not banned. Going through the combo twice is a little bit ridiculous, and without going through it twice, a little ridiculous. Without Auroradon, the combo's like okay, it's not the worst. So yeah, I'm gonna like hurry up a little bit so I don't take 55 gigs of storage here. Next card to 1, Astrograph. I would play it without Stargazer and Pendulums. But like without Electromite, it's just not consistent enough. So like you would just have it. If you draw it, you draw it. If you don't, okay, who cares? You still have Chrono. I think Astro 1 is just fine without Electromite in the format. Next card limited, Magical Meltdown. Oh my god, this card is so annoying, and it is an absolute ruling nightmare too. Knowing the rulings on this card is such like you have to like read every little word in the card, and then you have to watch like 50 ruling videos. Knowing the rulings on Magical Meltdown is crazy. The card is just annoying because like why can you not negate fusion spells? That's like so why? It's put that card to 1. I have no problem with the Invoked Engine. If like the card literally just said you can only activate once a turn, when you activate this card, search Alistair the Invoker, fine. I don't care. What I do care about is the protection against negating fusion spells. I'm fine with the Invoked Engine. Like Caliga and Macabre are like the 2 good ones going first, and like Purgatory are going second, obviously. Those cards are like okay, they're good, they're not insane. That's fine. I think Meltdown's protection effect is crazy. Last card, Scarlet Sanguine. Eldritch. Like I said, I think this deck needs a hit for the Numeron support. If S0 gets banned, then that's great, but Numeron still give like you can still do stuff with them essentially. It's like if your deck is really back row heavy like this, the Numerons are a 1 card 4 material Apollosa. So like consider this like alright, your hand going first and Eldritch is like it is like a really good hand, but it's like Eldland, Scarlet, Conquistador, Haquero, and Numeron Wall. Pitch Numeron Wall, get the thing, make Apollosa with 4 materials, and then set your traps, activate Eldland, search another trap, set it. During your opponent's turn, summon it off like White Destiny or something, and then like yeah, you get the idea. That's it for limited for me. I might have missed a thing or two, but that was all I thought of when I was thinking about this. Semi-limited. Cursed Outland. It's just the consistency a little bit. Like, obviously it wasn't like ever searchable to begin with, so like okay. But yeah, just semi-limited. That's fine. Seer. Graph cannot come back to 2. Graph can definitely not come back to 2. I think Seer can come back to 2. And Dante going to 2. BA can play just fine with 2 Dante. I think it's perfect for them to get 2 Dante and 2 Seer. That is just fine by them. And realistically, the deck hasn't been doing much at all. So I think it's just fine. I would like to see it competing a little more like at a rogue status or tier 2 status. Be fun. I mean, the deck is literally never gonna die until they hit Dante, like properly hit Dante. The deck is never gonna die. Alright, the next card, the 2, is Pank. I think this card should be at 3, realistically, but 2 is like a good starting point, and I don't want to be too unreasonable here. Even though this is what I want. Pank to 2 is fine. It's a lot more consistent than 1, so Pank to 2. There you go. Trident to 2. Without Broad Bull, that's okay. I mean, like, 2 Trident, what are you gonna do? You can only summon one, like, once that way per turn. Like, and the materials is like what, 4 level 4s? No one's gonna make that, right? So like, okay, you still basically get 1 Trident pop, but then you have like more of a recovery for the next turn. So that's fine. Zodiacs is like a good rogue deck. It's like tier 2.5, tier 3 sort of. Um, it's kind of hard to describe where it is in the format. But, Zodiacs are, like, okay, and I would, like, Trident coming to 2, I think, wouldn't be the hugest deal. Next card, semi-limited, Magical Midbreaker Field. So, this card protects against, like, Imperm and Valor, I believe. It doesn't protect against the other hand traps, I think. So, that's fine by me. Did 2 is okay. Activating at the start of your main phase 1. If you draw it or anything, it's really, it's really bad. Terraforming doesn't search it out, so you get to play 2 copies and that's it. Alright, unlimited. I have 1 card unlimited and another card that I think like could be unlimited, but I'm not really sure, and I haven't done enough testing to really figure it out. First card, Red Reboot. This is the one that I want to be unlimited. I think should be unlimited. My God, why did they ban this card in the first limit this card in the first place? I have no idea. Like, that list was like an Altergeist player's favorite list of all time. They brought back like warning that list. There was like no trap hits, and then they like limit Red Reboot. It was just crazy. This card should come back to 3. They have Judgment. Eldritch has Golden Land forever. Be smart. Get the forever. That's the Omni Negate. No one cares about Conquistador. All right, get the forever. So yeah, there you go. That's it for the list. That I really think. And then the last card that I said could be unlimited. I think Tour Guide to 3. Thinking about it, it should be okay, but I just want to like test it, make sure. So there you go. That's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I might have images up here. Maybe up here. Probably not. Anyways. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Not really sure what we're gonna do. Probably not more DDD and Demian. Hopefully, I do love the deck, but yeah, I think I might do Nemesis. I'll probably upload a Nemesis like deck profile before this, and maybe we'll do Nemesis duels after this or something. I don't know. I'll see when I upload this. Anyways, see you guys. Bye.